What's going on? Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
I'm recording.
I understand that. I need to talk to you.
You don't need to take my stuff like that.
What's your name?
Was it your dog?
It was not my dog. I explained that to him, and he still proceeded to want me to ID.
Okay.
When I guess he doesn't understand the Fourth Amendment.
Hey, sir.
What am I supposed to do when I'm put in this situation?
Is grabbing someone's phone now a part of standard police procedure? Because what you're about to see feels more like intimidation than protection. This is one of the most emotionally raw First Amendment audits we've seen in a long time, and it all unfolds right in San Mateo, California. The footage comes from the DR_Manhattan channel, a powerful voice in the ID refusal and civil rights movement. His camera captured every second of this controversial encounter, unfiltered and unedited. Make sure to subscribe to DR_Manhattan's channel. Link is in the description. Check out his videos, follow his work, and let him know we sent you there. Because in a world where public servants can demand your identity without cause, you better know your rights or risk losing them.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Can I talk to you for a second?
What's going on? Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
Why are you taking my phone?
Relax.
I'm recording.
I understand that. I need to talk to you.
You don't need to take my stuff like that.
What's your name? Do you have ID on you, sir? Sir. Sir. Can I talk to you for a second?
Hey, partner. We don't have a problem with you recording us.
Seems like he does.
No,
I'm trying to talk to you.
but he's asking you some simple questions because, as you know, across this country, there are people that are out to harm police for no reason, right? You read about it every day in the news about people getting ambushed and so forth. So not only do you have a right to... Hold on. I'll give you a chance to talk. I'm explaining to you the reason for our contact, which is, I would think, what you want, right? So, just like you have a right to report, we have a right to come talk to you about it. Make sure you're not a threat to us or the citizens coming into the parking lot to come here on normal business.
The officer's sudden act of grabbing the phone may violate the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. In the absence of probable cause or a warrant, physical interference with personal property, especially during filming, is legally questionable.
And if that's your
I was
opinion,
incriminated by the San Mateo police.
okay, well, we could talk about that too.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot to talk about. I'm a supervisor here, and if you need to make a complaint or something like that, we can handle that as well.
I already have. Nothing was done.
Okay. Well, if it's not to your satisfaction, I can maybe give you some other options. So we can go in and sit down and talk about that, or you can simply ID yourself.
I'm homeless. I was living in my truck.
Uh-huh.
I stay out of my truck, and Officer Chris Lewis almost made me lose my truck.
Okay.
Is there any way we can talk to you?
So why don't you help me out here and give me your name so I know who I'm talking to, and that way
You
I can
understand
look
the Fourth
into...
Amendment?
I do understand the Fourth Amendment.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking for your name, so I can look into what you just talked about with Officer Lewis.
Just look up Chris Lewis. You'll find. He can tell you all about it.
You the one that drives?
He knows what he did.
You drive an old truck? Sir, you gonna have a conversation or no?
Let me ask you this question, because maybe we'll just cut to the chase. Are you on probation or parole?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
What evidence do you have that I'm under? That I have?
I don't have any evidence of that. However, by asking that question, if you are now obligated to inform me of that. That question, I don't have. I'm asking you, and simply asking you means you legally need to state whether you are or not.
Asking about parole or probation without reasonable suspicion can cross the line into coercive questioning. Under Terry v. Ohio, 1968, officers may stop and frisk only when they have articulable suspicion of criminal activity, not to fish for information.
That is a condition of your probation or parole.
I would tell you I am, but I am not.
Thank you. Then you answered the questions. That's all I was asking for. This doesn't have to be adversarial. You know what I mean?
Your officer made it like that.
My officer isn't me. My officer isn't
Chris
him.
Lewis, you guys are a part of a team. You guys work as a team.
We're all
We're all members of the human race. One of your officers almost made me lose my truck, and I'm in my situation. How do you think I feel about that?
Okay, so how do we take steps to fix that? What is
he
this?
almost made me lose my truck.
Okay, so how do we take steps to help you with that? If you're in a situation where things are bad, how do we take steps?
Chris Lewis showed me you guys aren't there to help. I was trying to have animal control come out and deal with the dog, and he didn't. As a public servant, he didn't help me. He incriminated me.
And how did he incriminate you? What were you arrested for?
He told me that I was trying to have animal control come out and deal with the dog for the second time. He told me that the dog couldn't be off the leash in San Mateo County. I knew that already.
Okay.
But there was no reason for him to push that upon me and say that I had to identify myself. He must not understand the Constitution or have respect for the American flag.
Was it your dog?
It was not my dog.
This one-line statement packs legal weight. It highlights the recurring tension between public understanding of constitutional protections and how officers enforce them. The Fourth Amendment isn't optional. It's the legal boundary of authority.
I explained that to him, and he still proceeded to want me to ID.
Okay.
When I guess he doesn't understand the Fourth Amendment.
Hey, sir, do you mind getting out of the roadway so you don't get hit by a car? I don't want you to get injured.
I'm not in the roadway. I'm right in the driveway.
That's the driveway. Here, we'll give you room over here. And you do realize that these cameras work both ways, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
Usually they get turned off every now and then.
Sure, I'm not here to try to change your mind about how you feel about police or anything like that. But what I will say is just treating people with just common courtesy and respect, like we're treating you, goes a long way.
Why didn't Chris Lewis do that?
We're not talking about Chris Lewis. If you
Well,
want to
I am.
If you
He
want to
put
talk,
me in this situation.
He didn't put you in this situation. You're putting yourself in this situation.
When he arrested me, I wasn't bothering nobody.
Okay.
I was trying to help the city out.
He's got nothing to do with you here right now. If you want to make a complaint about Chris Lewis and come in and talk about that, you didn't make it with me.
The captain seems like he thinks that my violates weren't righted, so be it.
Okay.
I don't have to write another complaint.
Okay, then contact the DA's office. What's the point of this?
Just gathering content for a story.
Okay. Gather your content. That's fine. And so you told me you are not on probation or parole, correct?
Nope.
Okay. Very good, sir. Is there anything else we can do for you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just trying to survive, and the officers told me that they're not there to help.
Do you want any resources from us?
On November the 3rd, I was trying to cross El Camino. I rescued a little girl out of a car. Officer G. Moore says that if I'm giving the paramedic attitude, that he can put me in handcuffs right now because there's 3 people here that are more important than me right now.
Okay. Again, you want to stand out here and film and make statements, but not actually come in and actually have a conversation about any kind of whether you want to go through the complaint process or you want some resources we might be able to
I went over to request to speak with Susan 3 times. I was denied over 3 times.
All right. Is there Sam 57, what's the code for? Okay, so you can sit here and record all day long. If you're making a story, that's great. Is there anything we can do for you that's rational and something that we can actually help you with?
Are you homeless right now?
When I needed help, the police didn't help me.
Okay,
what do you think we're
So
doing
how are you
right
going to
now?
help me now?
I'm talking about right now. Is there anything we can do for you right now? Whether it be take a complaint, try to help you find some resources, anything that we need here, or do you just want to be left to record it?
What am I supposed to do when I'm put in this situation? Like I'm saying, I almost lost my truck, man. That was my home.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question. I'd be more than happy to sit down with you and try to help you out.
I already came over here over 3 times. They told me that
Okay.
the officer didn't violate my rights, so
Okay.
that's what the police think.
All right,
you
so-
know?
so
And they're
I'm-
gonna stick with
I'm-
their decision.
I'm interpreting that as case closed. You don't want any assistance from me.
I wanted assistance a long time ago.
Okay.
I came over here over 3 times. Why didn't
Okay.
they have you come out and talk to me?
It's quite possible I wasn't here.
Well, they could have told me we can have you speak with this officer, so and so.
Okay.
Why
Do
didn't
you
they
want
do
to?
that?
Do you want to take? I'm giving you an opportunity to take care of it now.
And what is that going to do?
I don't know. We'd have to sit down and you'd have to
It's
tell
not
me
gonna
what's
take
going
the mark
on.
off my record.
Okay. All right. All right. Have a good day.
You put me
if
in
there's
jail.
if there's nothing else I can do for you, have a good day.
They wanted silence. They got resistance. Today's video wasn't just about refusing to show ID, it was about refusing to be silenced, dismissed, or erased. This is what happens when ordinary people stand firm, know the law, and turn a camera into a shield. You don't need permission to be free. You need to know the law. If you've ever been pressured to show ID without cause, drop your story in the comments. We read everything. Hit subscribe so you're never caught off guard again. This is ID Refusal Rights, where civil knowledge becomes civil power.